Welcome everyone! Thank you for watching Kimberly's Kitchen. Today we will be making Aplermacaroni, a Swiss traditional dish that is very simple and yet so delicious. So let's begin. Now these are the ingredients you will need to make this dish. As you can see, lots and lots of potatoes. I am using the baby Dutch potatoes for its creamy textures here. You will also need some salt, black peppers, oils, heavy cream, sliced onions, 2 cubes of chicken bouillon, Grueyer cheese, Emmentaler cheese, and macaronis, of course. Can't make this dish without it. And of course, bacon bits. So overall, these are all the ingredients you will need to have this amazing, creamy, delicious dish for your meal. So I hope you're hungry. Let's begin. Alright, let's prep the potatoes. I'm cutting these potatoes into wedges in the similar length of the macaroni, as you will soon see. I will show you just a second, but right now these are the wedge potatoes that I have cut. See? So lengthwise is pretty much the same. If you can find this, that's great. Alright, now I have a pot of boiled chicken broth ready here. It's basically water and 2 cubes of chicken bouillon. You may use chicken broth if you like. I'm now pouring some of the macaronis in and the potatoes into the broth, and then bring that to boil for about 10 to 12 minutes or until it's cooked. Alright, it seems like the pasta and potato is about done. So let's turn that off and get this over the sink to drain it. Okay, so just go ahead and drain all the broth, the liquids out of the pasta. There you go. Oh, lots of steam. Okay, give that a good shake to make sure there's no liquids left behind in the pasta, and let that cool. So let's move on to the next step here. Over a stove top in a pot, oil the pot, make sure the oil is hot, and then toss in the bacon bits. Give that a good stir. Now you want to use a kind of a deep pot as you see here, because I'm just going to add some onions in, because once the pasta go in later, you're gonna need a lot of space. So a deep pot will be easier for you to stir. I'm adding some black pepper in now, and stir that a little bit. As it starts to brown, I'm just gonna turn the heat down low and remove that into a bowl, because we're gonna need to use the same pot again. So let's go ahead and scoop all that out. Oh, it smells so good. I wish you were here to smell this. This is amazing. The bacons and the onions. Okay, now with the pot remain, what we're gonna do is because there's still all the flavors is done in the pot, so we're gonna add the pastas in with the potatoes, and just go ahead and give that a good stir to make sure that it doesn't burn, and then toss in the butter. Now once the butter go in, it's easily burned, so just give that a good stir and until the butter is dissolved. Now I'm gonna add about half of the bacon bits with the onions in, and save the remaining for toppings. So go ahead and mix that in, get all that ingredients in, and then this is a fresh nutmeg that I'm using. I'm just gonna grate some of the nutmegs in, about a pinch, I would say. And then earlier I grated 2 types of cheese, the Grueyer cheese and Emmentaler cheese. So I'm just gonna put some of each in. And then we're just gonna go ahead and give that pot a good stir now to get all that cheese melt in. and incorporate with the rest of the ingredients. Doesn't that look good so far? So if you love macaroni and cheese, you're gonna love this dish. Okay, here comes the heavy cream. I'm pouring that in. As soon as the cheese starts to melt, you want to add your heavy creams in, and go ahead and turn off your stove top at this point. Okay. Look at that. Gooey. It's so creamy and gooey. I love it. Okay. Now you're ready to serve. I'm just gonna put that into a plate. This here will serve about I would say 3 servings. So let's see, 1 more scoop here. That should do it. Okay, there you go. So just top the remaining bacon bits on top, and you're ready for a delicious meal. This meal is amazing. It's quick and simple. I do recommend you serve this dish with a warm applesauce to balance out the richness. Now, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell me what you think about this dish below. All right, enjoy now.